Doctor, we just touched on ADHD a little bit and how prevalent that has become in the last 15, 20 years. Why is that?
There's something in the food, like there's something in the water that's causing this. So I had an acquaintance of mine who wrote a book that said trans fat. Now, normal fat molecules are C-shaped. They have a half-life of 18 days. When they make trans fat or partially hydrogenated oils, they're T-shaped when they heat them. C's and T's don't interlock. Your brain sends messages on a layer of fat. This is be like the nervous system, called the myelin sheath. When I looked at the book, there's a fat in the brain. This is going to be a big word now. Docosahexaenoic acid, DHA for short. DHA bathes the brain and gives information that just helps the brain function optimally. So what you eat becomes you. Well, what you eat has to go through steps. And those steps need vitamin B6, calcium, magnesium, and zinc, for example. So it needs those to make the recipe to make the DHA. So I'm showing you a formula right here. Trans fat, which is over here on the formula, sabotages your body's natural ability to make DHA. So if you have a diet of French fries, which the average American consumes 28 pounds of French fries per year, that's going to sabotage DHA. So trans fat is sabotaging these kids' ability to function optimally. So when these kids are eating this trans fat, the trans fat sabotages DHA. Sugar comes into the play, but what people don't realize is that sugar takes B6, zinc, magnesium, and B vitamins out of the body. Remember we talked about the recipe at the beginning of the program. Now another one that concerns people, and it concerns me, is dairy products. But see, cow's milk has a protein in it called casein. Cow's milk has a fat in it called arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid, when it's consumed on a regular basis, which most people do, especially kids, sabotages DHA. So dairy could be the issue, sugar could be the issue, trans fat is obviously the issue. Preservatives, food coloring, additives, that also can sabotage the formation of the DHA in the brain. So I could have somebody come into my office, test them for the DHA levels. Now we have people that come to see us that are bipolar, and they're suicidal. I had one girl that tried to commit suicide 3 times. So we did the blood spot test to her. Her DHA was low. Her EPA was low. Her alpha-linolenic acid was low, and I know those oils, those aren't important, but her trans fat, if they could have made the page longer, her trans fat was out of the ballpark. So, you know, I grilled the girl, what are you eating? Because they like to dance around it all. Bottom line was she was eating French fries on a regular basis, as most of the people watching us who have kids. So you could eat French fries, cook them in rice oil, cook them in olive oil, cook them in coconut oil, bake them in the oven, but not in trans fatty acid. Took her off the trans fat, put her on the appropriate supplementation. Ta-da! She's alive today because she made those appropriate and necessary lifestyle changes. So I've had Asperger kids, and I am telling you, 18 days, they turn around totally.